I had a really rough day yesterday, so I was like, today I'm gonna treat myself. I woke up early, got myself up, got myself dressed. I was like, before I start my homework, I'm gonna go get myself some coffee. So I go to this coffee shop that I have been going to since I was maybe an infant, okay? I've lived in the same neighborhood since I was like itty bitty tiny baby. And I've been to this coffee shop a million times. I knew the people who worked there before the people who work there now. I know the people who work there now. I'm very, very well acquainted. I also live in a very small town. I'm wearing tight pants, a v-neck with a peace sign on it, and my hair is bright blue. Okay, I don't look like most of the people in my town. And because of that, I stand out just a little bit. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't run into a lot of issues because of it. Some issues, though, yes. So I'm standing in line, ordering my coffee, and while I'm talking behind me, the guy is like, oh, 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 like over and over and over again. And I was like, dang, maybe this guy's just like really old and he's got like an oxygen tank or something. So I'm making an actual effort not to turn around and look at him because I'm like, I don't want to seem judgmental. Like, I don't want to be like rude and stare. So I'm just not looking at this guy. Rightfully so, not my business. I'm going to take my Americano and I'm going to dip. Okay. Like, I'm not worried about it. So after I order my coffee, I walk over and I'm waiting by the place where they like give you your coffee. As I'm standing there, I notice out of my peripheral vision, this guy come over and stand next to me. He doesn't have an oxygen tank. He's not sighing after I leave. And he stands next to me and he's like, so I turn at this point because I'm like, man, maybe he's just having a hard day and he wants someone to talk to. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? You all right? And he's like, you kids. And I was like, what did I do? So I was like, oh yeah, like what's going on? And he was like, dyeing your hair won't make you a woman. I was like, well, why would it? And he was like, I know what you guys do to mutilate your bodies. And I was like, what? And he was like, dyeing your hair won't make you a woman. Wearing clothing like that won't make you a woman. You are what God made you to be. You're a young boy. You should embrace that. Yep, on it. That's what I've been doing. I've been embracing that I'm a young boy. I am in my 20s. These are my party years. Will be my party years in maybe April. Until April, I'm just still a teenager, basically. But I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a woman. And he was like, I'm glad you can understand that. But I need you to know you never will be. You should be following your path as a man. I was like, yeah, that's what I plan on doing. And he was like, so do you have pronouns? And I was like, are you interested? And he was like, humor me. I was like, just he, him. And he was like, you're not a woman? And I was like, no, you said that. And he was like, well, I said that and you're not. And I was like, yeah, I'm just a boy. I'm just a man. He was like, how old are you, son? And I was like, 20, sir. And he was like, and what do you plan on doing with blue hair, tight pants, and piercings and these feminine clothes? And I was like, what? And then at this point, the woman who was working at the counter came over and she was like, sir, I'm going to ask you to stop disrupting our customers. And he was like, I'm not disrupting. We're just having a conversation. And he starts like crashing out. And she was like, Americano for Van. And I was like, yup, got it. And I walked out. I've never had an experience like that in my town. I mean, like, I've had weird experiences, but never someone that was that adamant about me being something that I don't even claim to be. Like, this was my nice morning. Like, this was going to be like, you know what? I'm going to do something nice for myself. What was that?